Got laid off, but I was the only contact for the big meeting's lunch order. I got laid off yesterday with no warning. After a 90-day new hire probationary period. Allegedly I was not meeting expectations, but being routinely told I was doing exactly as I was supposed to. So no notice or opportunity to improve. Worst part was I really loved this job, and absolutely would have done more if I had any inkling I wasn't meeting expectations. Especially to such a degree my job was at risk. There's a big meeting at the office today. I was responsible for ordering lunch. I was the contact for the delivery. Despite putting detailed delivery instructions, the guy is having a hard time finding the office. I guess I don't work there anymore. I won't be helping. I was somewhat kind. They asked if I just wanted to cancel it, and I said that as I was no longer an employee I was not able to make that decision. Total neutral ground. I wouldn't have picked up for the delivery service at all, but they called me like 8 times, so I thought I'd at least tell them what was up. Sounds like your office's problem, smiley face. You didn't do anything wrong with this job. This stuff happens all the time. Who knows what's going on behind scenes that lead to this? So stupid and discouraging. Good luck. I often wonder if places hire folks fit for the job, rather than temps, then only use them for as long as needed. I used to do factory work. I could assemble, paint, weld several types of metal, and even run presses. I was also a lead man, foreman for many years. I left that job after 15 years because a factory a few miles further up the road was hiring a lot of people. They had moved several production lines from a satellite facility to their main campus. They needed to get the lines rolling again as fast as they could so deliveries did not suffer. They had better benefits. They paid more to start than I was making after 15 years. We worked for the new place for about 14 months, started in early October, got laid off the day before Christmas the following year. They basically used us to get over a hump, then laid us off with no plan to bring us back in the future. I was angry and depressed. So were the probably 40 other guys who left the same company, hoping this new deal was a keeper. Our old company heard about the layoff. They wanted to rehire many of us. They also told us we would most definitely be making less than we were when we left their employ. I rode the unemployment train. Just about 11 months after we were laid off, the new company needed us again. I never got tagged in another layoff after that first one. I did eventually leave the company because both my physical and mental health were failing. Sounds like a them problem but not a you problem. Wouldn't it be a shame if you were to meet the delivery person somewhere nearby, not in front of the office, and take the delivery? What would you have done with all that food? Imagine the inconvenience of having your freezer full of food. Edit. Yes. It would be a shame. Don't do this. Obviously. So who is eating your lunch? You did the right thing in my book. Fuck them. But don't put yourself in a position that could have bad repercussions for you. That food would have been coming to my house, and they'd have been paying for it. It would have been hard for me to resist waiting outside then taking the food home. It's got my name on it. I was a high-level assistant and did the calendars for an E-team. When I left, they lost everything I put on their calendars that they didn't copy. Oh well, bar mitzvah, dozens of appointments, etc. Good luck. The best I could do is to transpose 2 digits of the number on the street address and 2 digits of the phone number of the person to contact at the office. Plausible deniability. Nothing but ham and mayonnaise sandwiches. Haha. This reminds me of my old place where I was second in charge. I'd been working there 10 years when new boss came in and started making my life hell. I finally left for my mental health. A few months later, I got a call at 2 a.m. from the security firm of the old place. As there had been a break-in, old boss hadn't taken me off the list and she was next in line. I've never been so happy to advise that. No, I wouldn't be able to come out and they should phone the next person on the list. Call and cancel the order. Let them figure it out. Family, right? Loyalty, right? Ha. I think the only thing you did wrong here is use your personal phone for company business. If you'd used an office line or been issued a company mobile to drop off on your way out, you would not have had to deal with this at all. You did the right thing in the circumstance. If you're supposedly meeting expectations and then all of a sudden you're fired for failing to do so, you can tell something's rotten in the HR office. If they try to bug you for it, just tell them, that sounds like a you problem. That's all you need to say. If they had wanted a temp, they should have been upfront about it. If you had done nothing wrong and they let you go, they never had any intention of keeping you. Tell them to drop it off at your address or another office and intercept them in the parking lot for some free food. Don't take this personally. Clearly they were just looking for someone to use and abuse. I would have done the same thing.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.